be like that. Does that make sense?
I think so.
All right. Hi friends, it's Miss Hazel.
And Miss Kate.
And the button friend. We're going to learn how to make this one today. Ba, 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 ba. Dancing, doing a split. Okay, so darn cute. Look, check it out. Okay, so Miss Kate has been wanting to make button friend for a really long time, and I figured it out last night. They're so cute, except this time I think I want him to have a round head. So for this project, you're going to need some stretchy string. Stretchy and strong, so not super thin stretchy. We use these to make necklaces, and I'm going to use a bead, but you don't have to. You can use buttons, and lots and lots and lots of buttons. A lot of our friends give us buttons, and we always say, yes, we love your buttons, please, we'll take them. But you need 2 pieces that measure 20 inches. So 20 inches is 12 plus 8 is going to give me 20. But I only made 1, so let's make 1 more. So I need 2 of those. And I think I'm just going to match them up like that. And I need some scissors. All right, now we can get started.
But you also need the 2 pieces for the arms, correct?
Yeah, these are the 2 pieces I cut. 2 pieces for the arms that are 6 inches long. So 6. Backwards this way, 6 inches. 1, 2, 6. Guess what you could do? You could cut 1 that was 12 and cut it in half, and then you'd have 6 and 6. And while you're crafting, you're learning about math.
So good.
All right, so here's my 2 20s, 20 inches. I'm going to fold them in half, but you're going to take the top and you're going to make a knot. So this, you might need help with this. It's kind of tricky. You're going to circle it around and pull the 2 pieces through the top like that, like that. Can you see that?
And then how much do you want?
It's a loop. You're just going to pull it. The loop could be like an inch long. And now we'll get started. We need our buttons. I tell you what I'm going to do because I want to be able to look through my buttons and see. Miss Kate is like, what are you doing, Miss Hazel? But I want to be able to see my buttons so I can see the different. Isn't that great? You need to put on first 3 buttons for your hat. And maybe the bottom, the last one that goes on is big, so it's the brim of your hat. I found this really nice wooden button. It's got 4 holes, there's 4 strings. You're going to line everybody up and put 1 of each string into each hole. That's going to be your starting point. Okay. So this was from an old book, Miss Kate?
Yes, that I bought many years ago, and my boys were, I don't know how they were. They were little.
They're big now.
They are big now.
Okay.
And it was this fun, crafty book called, I can't remember, it's about family crafts. It may have been from like Family Magazine or something.
Yeah. Do you want me to show you the book? Do you want me to show the book? It's right here because
We could show you this, yes, so we give credit to where credit is due.
Disney's Family
Disney?
Crafts. All right. See the top? That looks
Yes,
good. It's a
that
good
looks
top
good.
of the hat. I like the
Yes.
wooden hat. All right. I'm going to use the same exact button because I think it's going to look like a really good hat. So I'm going to go back in. Now I'm going to try to line up where you kind of need to line them up or it's not going to lay flat. So if you can see.
line up the holes.
Yeah. But I feel like if you're not in a big fat hurry and you're just doing like that. It's possible we're going to try a two hole one. So there's, oh, I like that for my hat. Okay. Now I've kept it like that. Now I'm going to find the brim of the hat. I think that I really like this blue. I'm going to make a nice hat. So what I'm now going to do is take these 2 and I'm going to put them into this 1 hole and I'm going to wiggle it through and it worked. Then I'm going to go on the other side and go through.
So anytime you have 2, you put the 2 strings in.
Well, at this part of the hat, you'll see it's going to, the yarn, as you would imagine when we get down to the legs, we're going to split it. All right, so there's my hat. I like that. Now I'm going to go off script from the button person and I'm going to give my button a round head, which means I'm going to put all these threads, if I can do it. Because oh, look at that. I think that this is going to look really cute. Look at that.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to now make the collar. So let's see what's a nice color for a collar. This is kind of pretty. I think I'll pick a different, maybe I'll pick this turquoise because, or I like to call it turquoise because it's a really bright, pretty blue. All right, I'm splitting them up again and I'm going to go, there's two sides of the button and I don't think it matters, but I'm going to go with the roundy side up. I'm putting 2 through one side and lining it up and getting 2 through the other side. Okay, there's a collar, and it is asking for 2 for your collar. So maybe another blue, like a blue collar. This one, now this button has only 2 holes, so I'm going to, one side, can you see there's 2 sides?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to one side, and I'm going to pull that through there, and then this side through here. It's making my eyeballs work hard. There we are. Okay. Now, if you will see, I have my head, my hat, and my collar. Now, we're going to leave this for a sec, and we're going to make the arms. So here's my 2 arms. I kind of want my arms to be the same, but I don't care if they're perfectly the same. You're going to take one button to start with. I think I'll go with kind of maybe a neutrally color, like a white button with 2 holes, so it's easier to see. And I'm going to go in on each side, and see how that is. And I'm going to pull it, and I want it to be even. See that? It's even. See how it's going to be like that on there? Okay. Now, again, some of these buttons have 4 holes. It won't matter now because I only have 2. So I think I'm going to have my sleeve be a colorful sleeve. So I'm going to go with a green. Look at this really pretty, shiny, clear orange one. 2. Okay, like that. For my arm, I need 9 buttons. I find it is equally, it's maybe easier if it's a 2-hole, but it's not, it doesn't really matter. And then I think I'll end with maybe a brown one.
Yes, I can't wait to see how you attach it.
Yes, yes. Did we count, or what are we at?
That should be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, you do have 9.
And you're going to now make a knot on it. You need to knot this part off so it stays together. I don't think you need to be super tight. If you are a friend that knows how to make a knot, or if you need help, so you're going to knot this on so that the arm stays together. And then on the body, with all the 4 down, you're going to knot this around it. Okay?
Oh.
Now, when I did this at home yesterday, I made it too tight so that it was my little friend only sat. So I'm going to leave it a little bit loose. You'll see. Hopefully you can see. So I'm making a knot, but if you can see, you see that there's still a loop there? Mm-hmm. I'm not knotting it tight. I'm knotting it with room to move around. So now, knot 1. And then I'm going to pull it tight. Okay.
But just the knot part
Yeah.
tighten up.
So now you can see when it lands it up here, it's going to have room to be next to the body. When I did it yesterday, I was super tight, and that's fine, except I wanted it to be like that. Does that make sense?
I think so.
All right. I'm going to trim the edges. Don't trim it super, super close, because if you could upset the strength of the knot, the integrity of the knot, how it's holding it together. So make sure when you trim it, you leave a little tail. And now I made another button arm. Look at that, very fast. When you're done making your arm, you need to make a knot. to hold your arm together. There we go. Now that's knotted on. All right. Now I'm going to move it to this side and I'm going to make a knot carefully.
And this is a good time, if we get stuck, we could stop the video and then come back to it,
stop
right?
the video and come back. Okay, so you can you see both my arms? Now I'm going to trim this one, but not too close. Okay, now I think the hardest part of making a button friend is done. Now I'm going to make my arms go up like that. See how they kind of go in? There's room for the buttons and there's room. And now I need 9 buttons for the body, but I think I used kind of big buttons and little buttons. I don't think it matters. When I did this, if you're going to use buttons with 4 holes, it's a little bit tricky because you have to make sure you line everybody up. So maybe if it's your first button friend, find buttons that just have 2 holes. So I found it was a little bit easier. So I'm going to start here. Look at this beautiful button. Very nice. I'm going to go in one side, both of them into one side, and both of them into one side. The other thing I realized, sometimes the holes in these buttons are pretty small. So if I found I had trouble getting both in, I pulled the elastic tight and hold it to the side, and that makes a bigger hole for me to put the other half of the elastic in.
And these could be really great gifts if you're going to go visit someone. You might want to make one and give it as a gift.
All the different things you could do with them. They could hang in a window.
Mm-hmm.
They could hang on a backpack. They
hang on a necklace.
Yes. Look for me wearing one in a video soon. Also, a Christmas tree.
Yeah, they could.
If you celebrate Christmas. It's easier if you pick buttons that have bigger holes. So, as a new button friend maker, keep that in mind. I think this is also like an exercise in a little bit of patience.
Mm-hmm. This could be frustrating for some people.
Yeah.
Well, it was frustrating for me when I was just trying to figure it out on my own.
Yeah.
But fortunately, you just did it.
Yeah, I think too, you don't have to do it all at once. You could stop. How many do we have, Miss Kate? 1, 2, 3,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. Let's see what are we going to use. That's got 4. It's a good color. Oh, there's an orange one. So this is 8. Oops, to the other side. 8.
If you have the 4, could you just put 2, like just do it the way the opposite ones like you did
You
on the
could.
arm?
You could.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So if you're going to use one with 4, just make sure you've got, 4 and you've got 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2 from this side and pull it over, 2 from this side, and then going in from the back. But I didn't line it up properly. If you're not careful, it won't lay flat. Let's see if it lays flat. Did I get it correct? Yes, correct enough. All right. So now I have 9. I've just put 9. That's what we needed, right? 9.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what would you think you'd do? Split it into 2 legs, and then make your 2 legs. I'm going to turn it this way. And since there's only 2 holes, look at this button. These are so fun. Okay, doot. This is a big button. There's 1. I need 12. 1. Now, if
6
there's
on each side.
No, 12.
Oh, wow.
24. But the 4 one on this guy, it doesn't matter. You just want to go through 2. Here's another tip. If your end gets frazzled and it's a little bit hard, you could give yourself a fresh end so that it's easier to thread. See how they got kind of frizzled out? Just give yourself a fresh cut. 3, 7.
Is that like your pro tip?
That's my pro tip. I found a pink one. 8. When you get to the bottom, the last 2, I'm at 10. I'm going to make 11 and 12 be bigger buttons so they look like feet.
Oh,
Not
that's a good idea.
giant buttons, but like this red one could be a good foot. 1, like a red shoe. And, right, see how it's a little bit bigger than that? I like that. And let's see. That would be like a jazzy shoe. Kind of a big shoe. Try it out. Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that looks
All
good.
right. Then after you get done your leg, you're going to knot it to hold your button on. 1 and 2. Pull it tight. I'm going to trim that. Oh, that's so good. I'm a one-leg friend. All right, let's make another leg. I love this kind of roundy button I found. Okay, and now we go. Oh, yes.
You just tie them off now?
Yep, I'm going to tie the other foot. Make
And
a
that's
knot.
it. Okay, I can do this.
You can do this, Miss
Now I
Kate.
understand.
Make a knot. Give it a little trim. And the moment we've all been waiting for, let me introduce you to our newest button friend.
Hello, button friend.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Can he sit? I don't know the button friends can sit, but they can
They're a little too
stand.
floppy.
Hello, will you be my friend? Yes, let do.
They just dance everywhere.
Oh my gosh, they're very fun. They're a little heavy.
Oh, are they? All those buttons?
All right.
That's a lot. How many buttons in total?
Well, if you do some super
So
quick
24.
math, 3, you do the math in your head, okay?
Okay.
3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 9 plus 9. Those are the arms, plus 1 more 9, and then 2 12s.
35 plus
All right.
24 is
All right, friends. We
59, I
have
think.
come to the time that we are going to,
Okay, have fun making these. Go
yes,
for all your
have
buttons
fun.
at home.
If you do it, yes, take a picture, please. We love you sending us pictures. Okay, thanks
All
for joining us. Make a button friend. Make a friend in real life, too.
Yes, it's
Be
always good
nice
make
to
friends.
people. Be nice to everyone. Okay,
Okay,
bye,
bye,
friends.
everyone.
Thanks for
Bye.
coming.